Hi there, Capricorn. Thanks so much for tuning in. I'm Astrogirl, and we're looking at February 2nd through February 8th. And as we move towards Valentine's Day, whether or not you're interested in that or not, and with Mercury moving direct on February 11, this week we look towards Jupiter and a full moon, which are both in Leo. And they're both transiting your 8th house of joint resources and investments and intimacy. So it really is quite a to-do about money and how you invest it and how you share it and how you feel about other people having access to it. I think sometimes when you're in a relationship with somebody, obviously there comes a time when you have to share information and you have to say, you know, this is my ATM PIN card number. I always think of the Seinfeld show where George had locked someone out of the room and had to give his PIN for them to get in and whatever. And he couldn't give it because he said, you know, I can't give you my ATM code. And it was his girlfriend. And it was really very insightful into how we feel about certain things. And but dates of birth, definitely. You never want to, you know, throw that out there. And other things like your ATM password. So this is definitely a time when you could be querying, thinking about, or there's a lot of, you know, planetary activity transiting that part of your chart. And therefore, you will be thinking about what it is that you want to do. So money is something that you work hard for, that you like to spend, you like quality things, but that you don't necessarily like to lose a lot of. So make sure that you are not in any way putting any money, any investment in harm's way. Now, Mercury moves direct next week on the 11th. So this time next week, you'll be feeling a lot better about money issues. And then this time in 2 weeks, any money that's owed to you, or if you feel that you've been shortchanged somewhere along the line, you are going to be reimbursed, or you're going to find that the money comes flooding back to you. Now, as I said, the full moon is all about tying up loose ends. And being in Leo, the sign of the father, this may have special significance for those of you who may have had a bit of a rocky time with their father or a father figure, maybe their father-in-law, and it's time for you now to try and resolve things and get back to normal and get back to a place where you can see each other and, you know, be pleasant. Let's just say be pleasant, because sometimes it's difficult when you're up against someone that you're not particularly that fond of. But you can fake it enough, Capricorns, and you're mature enough to come to a decision where you realize that it's just easier all round. Have a great week, and I'll speak to you again next week.